What's going on, everybody? My name is Nedia and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is... Hang on. This isn't working either. That's more like it. What's going on, everybody? My name is Nedia and welcome back to the channel. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever other holiday you celebrate. Yes, I got a camera for Christmas. It is a Canon EOS 2000. I don't know, I just like Canon cameras, sue me. This video is going to be going up on New Year's Eve 2024, and as per tradition for the past few years on the channel, I'm going to just kind of go over 2024, both kind of in my real life and on YouTube, and just kind of talk about what happened, kind of go over my videos, and just talk about what my plans for 2025 are. Over the course of 2024, I uploaded 5 videos to the channel, 3 long-form videos and 2 kind of short form videos. I'm going to kind of be going over each of those real quick and just kind of talking about the process of them and what they kind of meant in terms of my progression for the channel. The first video that went up on the channel was the indie game video where I talked about 6 of my favorite indie games. That went up back in February, and I was really proud of that video. It took a really long time to make and record and get all the footage for it and everything, but I was really proud of how it turned out, and I think it was a good stepping point. I think it was a good stepping point for kind of the rest of the channel, and just kind of a good starting point, a good easy video to make in terms of what I wanted the rest of the content from there on out to look like. Also, I'm gonna butt in real quick and say that this is unscripted. I'm recording this in one take, so I'm gonna try to edit it the best I can, but if I stutter, get over it. So yeah, I was really proud of that video and actually the performance that it had on YouTube. I think it ended up turning out really well, and I was proud of it, but like I said, it took a long time to make, and I actually wanted it to go out in January, but it just took so long I didn't actually get the chance to do that. And then in, again, way later than I wanted it to, in August, I uploaded the Alaskan cruise video. That video is the second longest video on the channel to date, only behind the Splatoon, but every time I die, I switch games back from like 3 years ago that I made and uploaded. That video is still the longest video on the channel, although I think some videos I'm going to make. So yeah, the Alaskan cruise video went up. Kind of a funny story about that video is I made it and then I edited it and I had all the music under it, and I ended up actually deleting them off my computer, and I no longer had access to them. So that's why there was no music in that video. That video was a little bit different than what I typically do, because it's actually the first time I've ever made a non-gaming video on the channel before. I wanted it to not be quite as long, and I wanted it to be a little bit different, but I think I was proud of how quickly I got that turned around and everything. But I don't know, I wish I kind of did a little bit better. I wish I did a little bit more to it, but I think in terms of what the video actually was, I was pretty okay with it. And then finally in December this month, I uploaded the Torque video, which is supposed to go up like right after the convention, because it would have been a much better recap. But again, life got away from me and I just wasn't able to get it done and get it out until December. I was really proud of the Torque video, and fun fact about that video is you saw me wearing my lav mic that I've used in previous videos and holding my phone in some shots. That's because I downloaded an app on my phone that was supposed to record my audio. And when I went back to listen to it, it didn't actually record. So that's why the audio was kind of weird in that video, and that's also why I was holding my phone in my lab in some of those shots. Overall, I think I was pretty proud of that video. I wanted to show a little bit more of the convention itself, and I really wanted to take a more like in-depth tour of the convention, but I was like, I'm gonna have to try to get this out and edit it. I need to record as little footage of the convention while still showing the convention as possible, so that way I can make it easier to edit. But mostly I was just trying to have fun at the convention with Cleo, and I still think the video turned out really well and I was really proud of it, but I just wish it got out sooner so that it was a better recap of the convention itself. But yeah, I mean, I was pretty proud of how it turned out. I had a lot of fun at the convention, and like I said, that was the first time that Cleo's been on the channel. Speaking of Cleo, we also started a second channel this year called Nedia. That is Nedia and Cleo, if you didn't pick that up. And it's basically just going to be a Let's Play channel, and all of the Let's Plays that are going to be, you know, continuing on from what we started on this channel, or any new Let's Plays that are going to start on that channel, are all going to be on that channel. So go subscribe to Nedia. Link will be in the description of this video. There's not much going on there right now, but we have started to record some stuff and get a backlog going. So eventually videos will start going up on there. And we actually have recorded our first videos together, me and Cleo have, so we're going to start getting our first 2-person co-op Let's Play going up on the channel eventually. I also delved into short form content this year. I uploaded 2 short form videos that were both movie reviews, one of Alien Romulus and one of VHS Beyond. Obviously I'm a big horror fan, so I kind of really liked to take that form and really delve into another one of my passions. And I actually really like the short form content because they're really easy to make and edit. So I'm going to try to delve more into that this year, and especially actually try to use the shorts function on YouTube instead of just uploading short videos to the channel. I'm gonna actually try to use shorts this coming year and really delve a lot more into my other passions besides just video games, like movies or music or anything else I just want to talk about that I don't have a full video to make. I think the short form content will really benefit that, and I really liked doing the short form content even though I only did it a couple times. I think I'm going to really try to delve into that a lot more in 2025 as well. I also want to get back into streaming in 2025. I'm on an indefinite hiatus from streaming right now just because I've been having all kinds of problems with my internet and stuff. I went back and forth between Twitch and YouTube over this coming year, or over this past year, about streaming, and I don't know which one I like better. I think Twitch, I get a little bit more traction on there, but I think I like streaming on YouTube more, and I think streaming on YouTube is going to help grow the channel more, but also I like streaming on Twitch too, and I already have the setup there on Twitch, and eventually I only need like 9 more followers to become an affiliate, and I can eventually start getting paid, but I can also grow YouTube, and I want YouTube to grow so I can start getting paid there, and it's just a whole big thing. So I'm gonna really delve into figuring out where I want to stream and what. But I'm gonna try to start streaming maybe summer of 2025. I'm gonna really hit streaming, and I'm gonna start streaming a lot more if possible. But yeah, that's pretty much what I did in 2024 in terms of on the channel. For me, 2024 was honestly pretty good in terms of my life. Obviously, the big life event for me is I'm in my first real long-term relationship. I'm with Cleo right now. We're honestly doing great. We see each other pretty much every weekend. We play games. We talk multiple times, well, sometimes all day. It's honestly just a really great, and I'm glad I have someone like Cleo in my life right now. They came at a really good time, I think. Also, being legally blind and not being able to drive, Cleo has given me an opportunity to do a lot of stuff that I haven't had the chance to do otherwise. And yeah, I just think Cleo is just a really good fit for me. I think we really suit each other, and I'm really glad that we found each other when we did, because like I said, I think they came into my life at a really good time, and I'm really excited to start doing more content, not only on this channel but the Nedia channel with them, and I really hope that they can start kind of intertwining themselves into this universe that we've created. I got to do a lot of cool things over 2024. I got to see a lot of cool shows. I got to see my favorite band 21 Pilots in concert. I got to see Green Day in concert. I got to see AJR in concert. I got to see a lot of Broadway shows. I got to see Book of Mormon and Dear Evan Hansen. Back in September for our anniversary, I took Cleo out to, well, I guess I bought the tickets and Cleo drove me down to Cincinnati to see Curtis Connor, the YouTuber / comedian, on his comedy tour. He was very good. I highly recommend seeing him, even though I'm not a huge fan of his videos. They're good. I like them. He's just not one of my favorites. But even though he's not one of my favorite YouTubers, he was very good. His stand-up was very good, and I highly recommend seeing him if you get the chance. I got a chance to see a lot of movies in theaters, like I saw Alien and Longlegs. Those are both awesome. I also got the chance to go to both of the theme parks in my state, so I got to go to Cedar Point and Kings Island over the year, which was a lot of fun. I got to be in a lot of shows. I got to do a production of Mamma Mia over the summer for my local community theater. In case you didn't know, I do a lot of community theater. And I got to be in a production of Mamma Mia over the summer, which was a lot of fun. I had 2 good school semesters. I passed all my classes, took some really good classes. I made some great new friends. And yeah, I just had an awesome year. And like I said, obviously probably the big highlight of the year was going to Alaska, which I talked ad nauseum about in the video, so you can go watch that if you want to hear more about that. But otherwise, I had a pretty awesome year. I don't really have a lot of complaints. In this video for 2023, I mentioned that I was going to focus on being more positive and doing things that are better for my health in 2024. And I think I did a good job of that in 2024, but I think I'm going to work even harder towards that in 2025. I'm going to try to be healthier bodily in general. I'm going to try to start eating a little bit healthier and maybe start working out more, because I did a little bit in 2024, but I did not really keep it. So I'm going to try to start working out more, a little bit more. I might also pick up a new language in 2025. My family and I are kind of making a big plan, if you catch my drift, for the summer of 2025, and so I might pick up a second language if you catch my drift on that one. I deleted most of my social media, and I'm working really hard to stay off of social media if possible in about the summer of 2024, and I think I'm doing really well, except I'm watching a lot more YouTube. So in this coming year, I'm going to really try to grind in on YouTube and just try to get as many videos out as possible if I can. Yeah, I'm pretty much just going to be focused on being a better person, being a more positive person, just really working hard on the things that I want to do to improve, you know, the people's lives around me, to improve my craft and my art, and just be proud of what I made, which is what I said last year, but I'm going to really hone in on it this coming year. Speaking of my content, I'm going to talk briefly about what my plans are for 2025. So I want to upload more videos in 2025, both long form and short form. Like I said, I want to really delve into the short form content this year, and I think I've got some cool ideas for what I'm going to do there. But I also want to upload more than just 3 long form videos over over this next year. The reason there were so few videos last year is just because life just was crazy last year, and hopefully I'm going to do a little bit better managing my time and my resources to where I can actually focus on getting content out. I'll go ahead and give, you know, kind of a brief teaser of some of the videos that are going to be coming out in 2025. The first 2 videos of 2025 are going to be either unlocking everything in Mario Kart Wii and playing Melee for 30 days. Those 2 videos are both being worked on simultaneously, and one of them is farther along than the other one, but the one is going to take so long that I think the other one might go out first. So those 2 videos are going to be the first 2 videos going out this year. I don't know which order they're going to go out in, but they will be the first 2 videos going out. I also am going to make a video where I play my entire childhood Wii game collection and rank them. I want to make a video where I play all of the games on the NES Online on Nintendo Switch. I also want to delve into some more like single context videos. Like I want to do a video about Pokemon Snap and comparing it to new Pokemon Snap. I want to do a video about Mirror's Edge. I want to just delve into a lot more just like single subject videos instead of making these more broad contents videos. I know that there's been a lot of turmoil over some recent events that are happening in the world, and I know a lot of people are very upset, and for very good reason. However, I've mentioned this a few times, not publicly, but just to like some friends and family, but I think the biggest thing that we need in the coming year, despite everything that's going on, is to really foster loving and positive communities and just make the people who are going to feel excluded because of, you know, current political climates, make sure that they feel included in the communities where they do feel included. And my channel is no exception. My streams, my YouTube comment section, my social medias, whatever, anytime that I'm involved, it is an inclusive community. Doesn't matter your race, sexual orientation, gender identity, religion, anything of that sort. As long as you are a kind person and you're kind to the people around you, you will be welcomed and included in my community. And that is absolutely no exceptions to that rule. I'm going to basically make my community a ray of light for people who need it, and try to foster a positive and loving community as much as I possibly can. And I think despite all the challenges that we're going to face as a community and as a country in the coming years, I think positivity is what's going to win, because love and peace and positivity always beat fear and hate and bigotry. I'm going to try my best to become an even more positive person and make a community that is even more inclusive than ever before. I'm going to try my best to really lock in and really hone my craft and make the best videos I possibly can to grow my channels and to hopefully make this like a side hobby or even a living if things really go well. So I really encourage to spread the word about my channel, share my videos, like my videos, subscribe, do all that stuff, because it really does help out a lot. And I don't get paid at all for this. This is not my job. I just do it because I really like it and I have a lot of fun doing it. So hopefully if things go well, I can make this a full-time job if, you know, things are cool. I'm going to graduate from college in December of 2025, which will be a huge milestone. And then hopefully in maybe summer of 2026, Cleo and I are probably thinking about moving somewhere. So hopefully things can take off. But anyway, I think I've talked enough. I've told you what the plans for 2025 are. I've talked about 2024, and just to reiterate everything, yeah, I'm just gonna make the best videos I possibly can. I'm gonna make more videos, and they're just gonna get even better and better. I've got a camera, I've got microphones, I've got green screens, I'm gonna get lights. We're just gonna have fun in 2025, and that's all anybody can really do, right? So anyway, like I mentioned, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in 2025.